Welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm Big Bacon, coming to you from the secret underground bacon bunker. This is my third attempt to make this video, and hopefully I can get through it this time. So today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra All-Striker with NightFox. Yes, I know we recently did a NightFox, but that was with a different vehicle, and it was a cheap 5-point of articulation figure. This one is a standard modern articulation, so something new for us. So, as typical, we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, and then we're going to do the vehicle. Now, the figure himself came with a couple of additional weapons that are in a huge storage bag somewhere. Kind of like one of these. This is my 6-inch one. So, unfortunately, I do not have those to review, but I have what he will be wearing with the vehicle. So, without any further ado, let's get into the review. To start with, he's got a small sidearm, cast in just a stab. Okay, so even the fifth time got interrupted, but we're back. So, he comes with this small little sidearm. The detail on it is, it's minimalistic. Got some grip detail. Easily dropped. Ejection port. Slide is carved as a separate piece. Hammer is in the back position, but I mean, they didn't even give a freaking trigger guard on this thing. And the trigger's just one big ball. So, he comes with his vest. Now, why are you not focusing? There we go. The vest is nicely detailed. Lots of buckles and harnesses. Okay, if I get interrupted again, there will be a murder in the bacon bunker. As I was saying, lots of buckles, ammo pouches, got magazine pouch here for the sidearm, rifle pouches up top here for the 30-round magazines. Got a padded back. Now, I've never seen a padded back on a vest, but I suppose they exist. I've been out since 2003, so who knows what they have now. It is removable, as you can see, but it's got the pain in the butt thing. But you have to take it off to get other accessories on in place. Namely, the neckerchief. Fits over the shoulders, holds the head, and covers up part of the face. Now, given that he's wearing a full baklava, I'm guessing this is only to prevent sand and stuff from getting into his shirt. And he's got the black Kevlar. Kevlar itself, who knows what color it is, but the cover's black. And you can tell it's a cover because you can see the seam line here and wrinkling around it. And it's got the headband that goes around the outside, although it doesn't have the two little glowy yellow dots in the back. Has a front mount for a night vision, which folds up out of the way or down. I don't know how many of you have actually tried to drive a military vehicle blacked out using night vision goggles, but it is a pain in the left ass cheek. And that brings us to the figure itself. NightFox. Now he's wearing the full black textured baklava. Only his eyes are visible. His eyes look like he's slightly side-eyed. Okay, yeah, there's one eye, but then the other one is straight on. Okay, so he's got mismatched eyes. He's wearing a black BDU style shirt. Got the name strips there, although they're blacked out with nothing on them. Chest pockets, lower pockets, which are covered by the belt. They've given him pockets on his sleeve, which doesn't actually occur in any type of BDU top. At least, yeah, the older BDUs. These ACUs, whatever they have now, no clue. Tan pants, side thigh cargo pockets. Little ones down here, which, once again, I don't know about the ACUs, but the BDUs, never had those. Got sculpted knee pads that are painted a different color. And because of that, you've got this mismatched color in the back. Now, the only reason that's acceptable to me is because I never display my figures from the back. Always from the front. Got these brownish tan, what I would assume are the suede combat boots. Can't really shine desert boots. Got some lace detail in there. A little bit of tread detail. The belt here is a separate piece. I've got it wedged down over this lower tunic part. The holster, drop down thigh holster. It does not peg in the leg, but if you look, there is a peg hole. And what looks like there used to be a peg, but it was this way when I got it out of the pack. There was no peg. There's no sign of a peg broken off inside, so I don't know if they attempted it and it didn't quite reach, so they just cut it down. Who knows? Around the backside here, he's got a radio on there with a bent antenna, some handcuffs, magazine pouch, and what looks like the buckle way over here. That's weird. Anyways, let's move on to articulation. Head is on a ball joint, so it tilts up a little, down a little. Got a little bit of tilt on it. And full rotation. Arm hinges out to well above 90. Does rotate all the way around. Got a single jointed elbow that comes up just beyond 90 with rotation at that point. Hand rotates. And I don't believe it's got any kind of hinging. But even if it did, the cuff on the jacket comes down so far, it would really cut down on your ability to use it. Same thing on the other side. He's got a mid-torso cut, which allows for rotation. Only the smallest amount of front and back, and virtually no side-to-side. Leg hinges up, 90. Comes out, not very far. Back only a little. There's no kind of thigh cut. Has a double jointed knee, which gets beyond 90. No boot cut. The foot does twist. Hinges back virtually none because of the way the back of the boot comes down. Forward virtually none. But there is a hinge joint inside there. So, yeah. The way they sculpted it, you've got no articulation at the feet. So, let's get him back on a stand and look at the vehicle. Actually, let's gear him up first. So, we're going to pop the head off. So on the buckle, or so on the neckerchief. So the head back on. And as you can see, like I said, it covers the face. Now comes the fun part. And you're going to see why I say it sucks putting these on and off. Come on. Open up, open up, open up. I love you. Don't be like that. The belt has come loose, so I got to get that back down. Okay, got that in place. The straps down here. It's funny because it rides so high if you do the neckerchief first. But if you don't do the neckerchief first, then it either separates the shoulders out or it sits so high you can't actually get the head on. You know what, that doesn't look terrible. But now comes the fun of, let's see if we can get this around the neckerchief on all sides. Or nope, get the thing under it. Nope. Now you're left with a giant gap in the belt because of this underbelt. You know what? Screw the vest. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Gotta get the pistol into place. Get the headgear on. Correctly. And there we have him, all decked out. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Except my shelf. Now onto the vehicle. It's a traditional all-striker body. Traditional all-striker weaponry. Only major difference on this between the last one we did is the paint. And yeah, this thing has been stored a while. I really should have cleaned it off. As before, we've got combined steering on the front. A roll cage, or I'm sorry, a brush guard with spotlighting. It has suspension on the front end. Steering wheel that is independent from the wheels, doesn't actually do anything. Really cool detailed hood, roll cage, the operation control for the topside turret gun, hose connected, which the hose is always too short. And damn near every one of mine has a kink up here by this piece. Got some metal grate running boards. Nicely sculpted seats. Well sculpted interior dash. Shifter, everything. Got the large cannon on top, which is pneumatically operated by that little thing up front. Dual sync guards or antenna, which is funny because there's no radio mounted in the vehicle. Rear suspension. Got an engine cover. That covers. Who wants to take a guess? That's right, an engine. Here we have, like in the Ninja Combat Cruiser, a fuel point attachment. Got the black engine underneath. Paint detail wise, I love the look of this black body. I'm okay with this olive drab style green in the back. They even added a little paint detail to one of the hoses there. I love the mud detail. Even though it's a desert vehicle, it's got mud on it. Nicely dry brushed onto the sides of the tires, onto the grip, tread. Splattered up onto the running board. Although, it would have been real nice if they could have come over the decal with it, because clean decals on top of dirty is just, that's stupid. The thing I have the biggest issue with is this really kind of ugly colored roll cage. It just sort of clashes with the look of everything else. Same is true for the brush guard. So, with that being said, that completes our look at it. So what do you say we grab the figure, we grab the vehicle, and we get them on our shelf. So we're going to park this one right in front of the previous one. We might have to rearrange some of it to make a bit more sense, but as of now, there you have it. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you all next time.